It's Oscar Monday. Congratulations to Adrian Brody. And then that other movie that had all of the awards, you know.
Why can't you?
You
sorry.
Stop pressing that button.
What is happening over there?
I'm looking at one mic and pressing the wrong button, and then Mike's trying to do the right thing.
Fix the mic.
And I'm still a problem. Why do you hate Honora so much, Dawn?
I just don't think it's worthy to have all those awards. That's all. But congratulations to my new boyfriend, Adrian Brody.
Can we just talk about the fact that you are obsessed with Adrian Brody? I did not realize this.
I'm not obsessed with him.
You said you find him very
attractive. I do.
I'm surprised by that.
Beautiful eyes.
He's not
he's very expressive. He's a great actor.
He is a great actor. I will give you that. I'm just saying in terms of like, you know.
What's your problem, huh? What's your problem with it?
Huh? He's so aggressive. Have you always had a crush on Adrian Brody?
Yes, kind of off and on, but now it's solidified.
Really?
Yeah.
And even the fact that he's been kind of jerky in the blinds doesn't throw you off at all?
I don't remember that.
And then the whole thing about Mike, do you want to...
Oh, yeah, he's
jerky. You can remind me, please.
Yeah, I don't really remember it offhand.
Well, also, the whole, like, kissing Halle Berry against her will.
That was
you know, she kissed him on the red carpet last night. How about that? So she didn't mind it that much.
She got him back 20 years later.
Yeah. 20 years later, she grabbed him while he was interviewing, and she gave him a passionate 4-second kiss.
Do
I work for Adrian? I wish. No. But, yeah, it was a pretty good night overall. I think Conan killed it.
He did a great job.
Mm-hmm. Really
Love Conan.
Job. Yes.
I really wish they had the bear.
What?
You know, don't you remember the dancing bear? He wasn't dancing, though. He was dancing in his pants.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next year. Hopefully he'll be back for the Oscars.
I just, like, the Conan bits are the best bits. The robot. What was the robot? Remember he had a robot. What was that robot? Like Sexy Robot or something? Okay,
I'll have to dig through the archives. Anyway, maybe,
I didn't know that one.
Maybe there's some. Well, I don't think it's enough time yet for blinds to happen from all the parties because they're probably still awake.
Oh, there's not going to be
exactly. There's
usually it takes like a good 24 hours before we get the juicy blinds.
Yeah.
But if I am, let's predict, shall we? So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, in which, by the way, if you're listening on the radio or podcast, we also do a YouTube video of this. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, let's predict who we think is going to show up in the blinds tomorrow from the
Sounds
Oscars.
Fun. What you got?
Let's see here.
I feel like Timothée Chalamet has to be in there, and it's either because of Kylie, or I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see who else. Maybe some stuff with like Queen Latifah. You know,
Queen Latifah.
She was there singing The Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just throwing stuff out.
I'm just thinking of people in the blinds, like Selena.
I think we'll probably get one about jerky Adrian Brody, especially the way he handled the music starting. And he was like, turn that off. I've been here before. I've done this before. Stop it.
Like that,
I'm sure we are going to get that in the blind items.
Maybe that's a good thing sometimes.
Oh my God.
Well, honestly,
so horny for Brody. Hashtag.
To be fair, from a production standpoint last night, they needed a little more direction. It was pretty awful.
Okay, so what do you mean awful?
We're in the middle of accepting one award and we're seeing pictures of two different other people that popped up.
Okay,
not to mention the microphone issues from the very start. Like the sound was awful all night long.
I'm glad you said that because I had forgotten about and I was instantly reminded of Bowen Yang.
Yeah,
it was the best. Which
costume?
Best costume design.
Yeah,
and the woman from Gladiator hadn't finished.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, they cut to Bowen and the designer who actually ended up winning, which, by the way, was like history in the making.
Yes.
First African-American man to win that award. Congrats.
Yes.
Holt Haswell.
And they cut to them, and all of a sudden, Bowen's like, oh. And then they cut away.
Looked away. Like,
It was
they were
so
both shocked
awkward.
and like, please don't have my face up on the screen right now.
But there was that. There were some sound issues. There was them coming in and out. I know in the one time they were going to a commercial break and they wanted to have this big epic scene, and then all of a sudden Zoe Saldana like opened up the door and like was in the bathroom or something.
I was
Or
wondering
just like, what's going on there? And then she tried to hide quick.
Place?
It's like somebody obviously didn't get the memo of what shot they were going
But
for.
you know what? I'm fine with it. Because it wasn't.
Mike is
they
not
weren't
as
trying,
a producer. Mike is not.
No. I'm fine. Like they can learn from their mistakes. I'm just saying, from the overall format, I was quite pleased with the production in terms of keeping it tight, keeping it light,
about that.
keeping it classic.
Let's do some blind items.
Okay.
Shall we?
Do it.
And like you said, the majority of the Oscar ones will probably pop up in the coming days, but heck, maybe we'll have a few, including this first one.
Oh.
Just wait for the wardrobe malfunction excuses to start rolling in the coming hours. But the real reason this A-list reality star disrespected the permanent A-plus list musician is because they think that everyone is beneath them. Just wait for the wardrobe malfunction excuses to start rolling in the coming hours. But the real reason this A-list reality star disrespected the permanent A-plus list musician is because they think everyone is beneath them.
Was this something that happened during the show?
Is this
I will
Kylie Jenner? Okay.
And I will say we didn't see it during the show. It happened during the show, but it was
her boobie came out.
no.
Okay.
But
She disrespected a permanent A-plus list musician.
Mm.
Mick
that-
Jagger,
Nope.
who, by the way,
More A-plus and more permanent.
Oh.
Elton John.
Just wait for the wardrobe malfunction excuses to roll in the coming hours. But the real reason Kylie Jenner disrespected Elton John is because she thinks that everyone is beneath her. Elton John came up to say hi to Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet embraced him, gave him a nice hug, and then looked over and took his hand and gestured over to Kylie, where Kylie looked up at Elton John and grabbed his hand and never stood up. And people were very offended by that. It seemed very
Respect your
awkward.
elders.
Unless he initially said, keep sitting, don't stand up.
yeah.
It just seemed very awkward. Like
She couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, it kind
Yeah.
of seemed that way.
Yeah. Did he pee in a bottle?
The Rock? Or who?
The Rocket Man?
Elton John, don't you remember he was in that Italian shoe store and peed in a bottle?
Oh, that's right. I just thought it was The
Kids.
Rock that was a bottle peer, but we've got
No,
a
no,
whole
no.
group of
They
bottle
wouldn't let him go
peers.
to the bathroom. His kid was trying on shoes, so he went out in the alcove and peed in a bottle in a corner.
That's fun.
Not
It's
appropriate.
during the Olympics.
But he did not pee at the Oscars.
Not that I'm aware
Although
of.
they did provide, I think Conan did provide like a little jug for guys to pee in if they needed to
What?
under their seat.
Come on.
You know, kind of like truck drivers, long
yeah.
haul.
Yeah, I know. I've watched Trailer Park Boys, but that's a milk jug.
No, they have at
Mike,
least.
you've watched Trailer Park Boys.
Never seen it.
Okay, that'll
Sorry.
just be for the people out there
In
that
the
have watched
comments.
Trailer Park Boys. Anybody?
I'm sure they
Game show?
did. They'll get your joke.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see if maybe we get this wardrobe malfunction excuse at some point, maybe fed to us by TMZ.
Like, oh, I couldn't stand because my boobies were going to fall out.
Exactly, or something
I
was going
thinking
on.
That, like, oh, well, I'm stuck in this seat because trust a
Oh.
girl's
Did you see those?
barely pinned in here.
Did you see the two people sitting next to Ariana Grande? I don't think they could have gotten up if Ariana Grande didn't get up first.
Shade.
They were like under a blanket. It was
Yeah.
nice. If it was cold in there, you just have a nice little blanket covering you up.
I just wish people would wear their after party outfits to the Oscars.
Right,
Because the
they
after
had a
party
costume
outfits
change.
are way better, usually.
Yeah.
Especially for Adam Sandler.
Exactly. With his basketball shorts. That was so cute. And when he went up to Chalamet, I was like, Chalamet! Love
That
it.
was so
Nikki
cute.
Glaser still getting in there. That is your first blind item. Let's keep
Thank
rolling
you.
on. And
That
we
was
do
a nice little Oscar gift.
We're going to hang out in the Oscars for maybe a couple more. The Are They, Aren't They gets far more headlines than this A-list foreign-born actor is now dating this A-minus list loser from last night, which is why they came and left together, but avoided the red carpet moment we were all waiting for.
Oh, okay.
The Are They, Aren't They gets far more headlines than the This A-list foreign-born actor is now dating this A-minus list loser from last night, which is why they came and left together, but avoided the red carpet moment we were all waiting for. So we've got a foreign-born A-list actor And an A-minus list loser from last night, apparently Dayton.
Okay.
A loser.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Loser.
the loser a woman? Okay.
So the lady loser. Did you hear me burp?
I did. The lady loser.
You're welcome.
Demi? She's single. No. Okay. Isabella Rossellini.
Come on now. Although I love her.
God, I do too.
The Are They, Aren't They gets far more headlines than this A-list foreign-born actor is now dating this A-minus list loser from last night, which is why they came and left together, but avoided the red carpet moment.
He was not nominated for anything?
He was not.
But he was there.
He was there.
Okay. And she's a loser. Was she Best Actress loser? She was Best Supporting Actress loser. Oh.
Okay. Oh, let's go down that category.
Well, it's not Ariana. Was she nominated for Best Supporting Actress?
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he was there, by the way.
You notice who she wasn't sitting by?
Yep. Okay. Can we talk about them real quick?
Yeah.
We're talking about Ethan
Slater.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like she is. Is it because of the blinds that I feel like she's trying to ghost him? Or that they're trying to ghost their relationship?
Yeah.
Because,
they did
like,
embrace.
he says nice things about her, but they don't, like, they just don't want to be seen together as a couple, is my point. Because at no point in the Oscars did they, like...
They did hug.
Yeah, but hug?
There was an article about it, the hugging, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, but it's not, like, there's something when you read that article that's like, he's like, congrats, but they never, like, own it out in public.
Maybe they don't, maybe they're not together anymore.
Well, that's what I mean. I just feel like we might be getting to another chapter. Anyway,
Back
that was
to
my
the
thought.
Maybe they don't want to
Back
bring
the
attention
line.
to the fact that they're, again, still dating here during award season when she's trying to downplay the fact that the relationship maybe had some timeline
Adultery.
issues to start.
Yeah, timeline issues. That's what we like to call
It's what
it.
we like to call it when you're married and have a child with
You're
somebody
best friends
else,
with
and then you run off to a
overlapping.
different country during the pandemic and shoot a movie and then make love.
Ew.
Make sweet, sweet love.
Did you say ew?
Make love. Ew. So dumb to say it that way. Do you ever say, hey, do you want to make love?
Well, not like that.
I do it all the time.
Let's make love.
Mike, you don't say
It never
that.
works when you say it like that. But
No.
I don't
They
think Mike
run
was trying to get
away.
us in the mood.
I know. Okay.
All right. Back to the actual
God,
blind.
we're bad today.
Are we?
No.
the Are They,
No.
Aren't They gets far more headlines than this A-list foreign-born actor is now dating this A-minus list loser from last night, which is why they came and left together but avoided the red carpet moment we were all waiting for. We have established that it is a loser in the Best Supporting Actress category. We've also established that it is not Ariana Grande or Miss Rosalie, who was the other one you guessed?
Isabella Rossellini.
Isabella Rossellini,
That
yes.
was Best Actress.
Okay,
Or-
was
no,
it
she
somebody
was
supporting as
She
well?
was supporting.
So
Okay.
we've only got 3 supporters left.
Somebody
God.
from...
One won, so it wasn't her.
Right. It wasn't Zoe Saldana.
So you've got 2.
Okay. And then we have
Was it somebody else from Amelia Perez?
Selena Gomez. No.
Honora? Well, no.
Oh my gosh.
It wouldn't have been Wicked because we already said that. So it would have been... Was the movie... The movie
Felicity,
they were... Huffman?
Felicity Jones.
Jones.
You're down to 1.
Okay. Who was left?
And it was my probably favorite performance of these 5 women, personally.
Oh, was it from A Complete Unknown? Oh, yes. Joan Baez.
Oh,
Barbaro.
yeah.
Monica Barbaro. There you go.
Okay. So her.
So let's go ahead and fill in what we've got so far. Nicely done. She was fantastic.
She's with a
in-
foreign-born...
The Are They, Aren't They gets far more headlines than this A-list foreign-born actor is now dating Monica Barbaro, which is why they came and left together last night but avoided the red carpet moment we were all waiting for.
It's not like Jacob Elordi or something.
It is not.
Monica Barbaro.
A-list foreign-born actor.
A-list.
And he wasn't nominated.
He wasn't nominated, but he was there, and we saw
Was
him.
he in a burgundy suit?
I don't remember who was in a burgundy suit.
What's his name? Andrew Garfield?
Got it.
He looks hot in that suit, by the way. I do not want to give anyone props for wearing a burgundy suit most days, but it was a good looking suit.
Well,
Dawn
Spidey
doesn't agree, but you
No,
go
she
back
can
to
do better. I thought
go
their
make
bit
out
was
with
bad.
go make out with Adrian Brody. I'm
I
over here
will.
with
And I will.
Spidey himself. The Are They, Aren't They gets far more headlines than Andrew Garfield is dating Monica Barbaro, which is why they came and left together last night, but avoided the red carpet moment we were all waiting for.
Were we? Have we been waiting?
This has been discussed for now.
I feel like we've talked about it.
Was
But
big.
there were rumors that Timmy Tim and her were
Correct.
having a little affair.
The last time we talked about Monica Barbaro is that her and her co-star might have been hooking up during the press tour.
Maybe she was the baked potato and he was the stick of butter.
You put a whole stick of butter in your baked potato.
Well, did you see
You
that
want a
suit?
really good baked potato.
Oh, yeah.
He was wearing a yellow suit last night.
Yeah.
You put a whole stick of butter in your
Like, I'm
baked potato.
concerned.
I'm not talking about real potatoes, honey.
Okay.
Well, we saw the two of them oot and a boot in London at I think like Richard II, some play, something.
Oh.
They were hanging out together.
Ergo,
And-
if two co-stars are out together, they must be doing it.
They weren't co-stars though; they're just friends. We're talking about Andrew Garfield and Monica Barbaro.
Oh,
those were the
got
two.
it. I thought you were talking
So
about-
again, that's been rumored for a bit here, and they did. Rumor has it arrive and leave together. They just refused to do the red carpet
Okay,
together.
so they're a couple.
Sounds like it.
Better write that down.
And we know with Andrew Garfield,
we'll call it Barfield.
he's never met a relationship he didn't like. So
Yeah, definitely.
he always is in the blinds.
Barfield.
Despite being an A-list actor, his FBR is
Or
very high.
Garbaro.
Barfield is good.
I like that.
Garfaro Bro sounds like a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
don't
I
want
smoke Garfabaros.
All right, let's do another one here. This one named A-list rapper wants joint custody of his kids, not so he can actually see them, just so he can get paid. This one named A-list rapper only wants joint custody of his kids, not because he wants to see them, but so he can get paid. Yep.
Kanye?
Nope.
No, he doesn't want to get paid. He's got all the paid. If you believe him.
One named A-list rapper wants joint custody, not because he wants to see his kids, just so he can get paid.
I mean,
Wow.
A-list rapper?
A-list rapper with somebody higher on the list.
Okay, is this Cardi B?
Yep.
Oh, Offset.
Yeah. According to the blind item, Offset wants joint custody of his kids, not because he wants to see them, just because he wants to get paid more from Cardi B. I don't know. In the blind item.
Okay, well, if it's in the blinds, it must be true.
Yeah.
Their relationship has truly been very high in the FBR.
Yeah.
We've talked about these two. I'm kind of tired of their goings on. I just want them to figure it out.
Yeah.
Last we heard from her, she's hanging out with Stefan Diggity.
Oh, that's right.
Remember Valentine's Day?
Mm-hmm.
They left in a black SUV together and went to dinner.
Exciting.
And then she showed off some lingerie later, right? Did she show off some lingerie later? think
I don't
so.
recall that.
Some
Maybe that's the
panties.
part that I didn't go into.
Bra.
Oh,
It's
maybe
got
that was
real
just
quiet.
maybe
Just-
that was Rihanna.
Started talking about panties and it got real
panties and
quiet.
making love.
God.
All right, let's
two
do
are
the blind item.
gross.
Thank you.
Oh my God, what are you, 12? You're gross.
While shooting and promoting this new movie, the studio doesn't want the actors to mention the author of the source material because then they're going to be asked their opinion on all this current drama. The current actors shooting and promoting an upcoming movie don't want to mention the author of the source material because then they're going to be pulled into all of the current drama. At least that's what they've been instructed by the studio.
So go ahead.
Is that the Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively movie?
It is not.
Because that one's already shot.
Correct. This is a movie currently being shot.
Is it Colleen Hoover, the source material, though?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, they're filming another Colleen Hoover movie?
Yep.
But not like the sequel to.
Nope.
Wow, that Colleen Hoover.
Yeah, she got some stuff in the works coming up.
He's sucking it up. Hoover.
Nobody does it like her.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
She's a lot of hot
I
air.
don't know of this project. Is it a romantic type of a movie?
Well, I would hope so. That's
Yep.
her
Yeah, I'm not into that.
genre.
It's starring, well, again, I don't. One of these guys, one of the actors, very close to us, close to our heart.
Oh.
Lonnie Anderson?
One of the actors is close to our heart.
Like,
Is she
physically close to where we are from?
Okay, she's a Minnesotan. He's a Minnesotan.
You've got a Minnesota.
Oh. That one guy.
You've got a Minnesotan. You've got an A-list.
that one guy.
That one guy that your ex-partner, Colleen, knows.
Josh Hartnett?
Josh Hartnett.
Oh.
And then you've got a former, or an A-list actress, former villain.
An A-list actress, former
And then also
villain.
a Nepo baby A-minus list actress, all a part of this upcoming movie.
Okay.
We don't have to go into it too deep. The movie is called Verity.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
And it stars Anne Hathaway, Josh Hartnett, and Dakota Johnson.
Oh.
Wow.
And according to the blind items,
They're like, don't ask Colleen Hoover anything.
Well, the studio is basically saying, don't ask the actor, don't talk about who actually did the source material, because that's just going to open a whole can of worms from paparazzi and people asking about Colleen Hoover and asking about the whole It Ends With Us drama, and they don't want those stars to have to.
Do you know what
answer those.
studio that is?
This current one, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
I'm just curious, like, how many overlappies there are from.
Keep talking. I'll
No,
find it
it's
here
fine.
for you in a second.
How many overlaps there would be between that and Wayfarer and.
Oh, it looks like this is the same studio who has maybe a little bit of knowledge when it comes to trying to avoid this drama, because it's MGM, Amazon, the same company who gave us Another Simple Favor.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So
so
they
they've
know a
been through
little-
this before.
They know a little thing or two about maybe
Okay.
your movie.
That's the
promotion
Anna
not going
Kendrick
well.
movie, right?
Yes,
Right.
that's the
And
Anna
Blake
Kendrick.
Which is in theaters this spring.
Not in theaters, ever.
Oh, that's right. Streaming in March?
In your home, streaming, I believe, early May.
May.
Yeah. So there you go. We did see videos and pictures and shots of these two or three people, Josh Hartnett, Anne Hathaway.
Oh, God.
and,
Just to be an actor in
Dakota
Hollywood
Johnson
right now,
shooting.
like, you better have an answer for that question, because it's coming.
What would your answer be
What
right
would-
now? I'm interviewing you.
Okay,
and
do
I'm
you want to
saying,
try again?
Oh,
I'm gonna.
so you're
Are you coming to our movie?
You're doing this. Hey, so what's it been on the set like so far? I mean, Colleen Hoover, has she said anything about Blake Lively or It Ends With Us or Justin Baldoni and sexual assault?
Who?
Colleen Hoover, the source material for your
Who's
movie,
that?
she wrote It Ends With Us. She wrote the movie.
Did she
wrote
really?
the book that the movie's based on that you're in, sir.
Or maybe it's a Blake Lively situation. She never read the book.
Okay. Somebody sent this to me. You guys, can we talk about this?
Yeah, go for it.
Somebody sent to me a video
Yeah.
wherein she says she's never met Colleen Hoover. She didn't read the book.
Yeah.
Or she didn't know Colleen Hoover, didn't read the book. And then in another interview, she says, and I don't know the timeline of this, so I can't verify whether this is correct or not. But in the other video, she's talking to Colleen Hoover and is like, I saw your name attached. And I said, I know her story and her kind of storytelling, and I want to be all over this. So basically, like, she lied.
She's contradicting herself.
She completely lied. I don't know if that was like the timeline was right, because you never know what people do on the internet and piece and videos together.
Yeah.
But it looked very incriminating, is all I'm going to say to Blake Lively.
I don't believe it.
She's always honest.
So pure of heart and honest at all times.
But it is something you could totally hear a celebrity, maybe not just Blake Lively, saying about a project where they didn't really know anything about the person until they started to read it. And then, you know, they jumped on board, but still.
How hard is it to read a book? Like, honestly, why wouldn't you?
I
It's
would,
so
but I'm
dumb.
not a Hollywood actress.
No, I mean, even if you
They're busy.
just if you don't want to actually read it with your own eyes, listen to it on Audible. My God.
And if this was like, you know, Sydney Sweeney saying this, and she's jumping from project to project to project to project, and she's been so unbelievably
Yeah,
busy, I'd
she's
be
got
like,
like 6
okay,
projects
I
in a
get
year.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Blake
halfway
Lively's
through
had
my audiobook.
Blake Lively's had one role since Gossip Girl, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think she's got the time.
Yeah.
She does.
Okay, you guys crushed it today, and tomorrow we're gonna have a whole bunch of Oscar.
Oh, my
blind items,
God.
I bet.
Oh,
I cannot wait.
The parties are still happening right now.
Yeah, so those party blinds will come probably a couple days later because first we'll have the show and who is doing who behind the
Stage? The bleachers?
The bleachers. But in the meantime, keep listening. Keep watching. Keep downloading. We're on the radio on MyTalk, wherever you get podcasts, of course. And we have our very own YouTube channel, which it's important that you like and subscribe because the more you like and subscribe, the more people get to see this and the more we get to talk about juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. In fact, our YouTube channel, like our podcast, is called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.